Still think Iran is winning? Take a long, hard look at the water and tell me what you see. Because as of 13 hours today, the peace window didn't just close, it got vaporized by a Mach 5 kinetic strike. While the diplomats were eating croissants and talking about a 10-day ceasefire, the IRGC was busy seeding the strait with Maham 7 smart mines. They thought they had the world by the throat. They thought they could charge a $1 million security toll to let a tanker pass. But look at the horizon. That's not a ghost. That's the USS Canberra, and it just brought a technical nightmare that Iran's radar isn't even fast enough to process. Tehran is out here trying to play Grand Theft Auto with 1980s speedboats, while the US Fifth Fleet just showed up with Star Wars tech. If you think they're safe behind their little minefield, you need to watch this before you speak again. Because the game didn't just change, the game is over. You want to talk about winning. Winning isn't a headline. Winning is a $50 million hypersonic pylon mounted to the wing of a Super Hornet. Winning is a yellow robot that can see through 3 feet of seabed mud to find a hidden explosive. Today, we aren't reporting the news. We are breaking down the absolute hardware dominance that just turned the Persian Gulf into a US Navy firing range. Let's get into the guts of the beast. This is the Castelion Blackbeard. This isn't your grandfather's slow-crawling tomahawk. The Blackbeard is a scramjet-powered kinetic demon, and as of this week, it is officially off the secret list and onto the wings of every FA-18E Super Hornet on the USS Abraham Lincoln. We're talking about a vertically integrated solid-fuel booster that kicks this thing to Mach 3 in seconds before the scramjet takes over. Once that scramjet breathes, it hits Mach 5, that's 3,800 miles per hour. Because it's a kinetic weapon, it doesn't need a 500 pounds high explosive warhead. When you hit a target at Mach 5, the energy released is equivalent to several hundred pounds of TNT, just from the mass X velocity. It's like being hit by a freight train traveling at the speed of sound. The airframe, designed for mass production. While older hypersonics cost $20 million per shot, the Blackbeard is part of the MACE program, aiming for a unit cost under $400,000. We are talking about hypersonic mass, the ability to launch 50 of these at once. Iran's S-300 air defense radar is like a guy trying to catch a bullet with a butterfly net. By the time the operator sees the ping on his screen, the Blackbeard has already turned his command center into a very expensive, very deep hole in the ground. Total time from launch to delete, less than 4 minutes. Now, look under the waves. This is where the IRGC thought they were untouchable. They spent millions laying the Maham 7. This isn't just a hunk of iron. The Maham 7 is a bottom sea mine with 3-axis magnetic, acoustic, and subsonic sensors. It listens for the specific low-frequency hum of a US destroyer's propeller. Except, the destroyer isn't coming. The Knifefish UUV is. The hardware specs. The vehicle is a 22-foot, 2,000-pound autonomous Predator launched directly from the mission bay of the USS Canberra, LCS-30. While the heavy hitters stay in safe water, this robotic hunter-killer swims straight into the heart of the minefield. The eyes are the real game-changer. It uses synthetic aperture sonar. Traditional sonar is useless in the Persian Gulf because it just bounces off the top of the mud, but SAS is different. It penetrates the silt, allowing the Knifefish to literally see buried mines hidden 3 feet under the seabed. The IRGC spent months laying these traps like a deadly Easter egg hunt, but the Navy just sent in a yellow robot to find them all, before the morning coffee was cold. Sorry, Tehran, the Knifefish just stole all your eggs. Total hardware dominance. The intelligence it has an onboard mine library. It compares the sonar shape to every known Iranian weapon. If it matches, it marks the GPS coordinates and moves on. It's like a robotic librarian, but instead of books, it's finding things that go. If the air is for Blackbeards and the sea is for Knifefish, the swarm belongs to HELIOS. This is the high-energy laser with integrated optical dazzler and surveillance. The tech breakdown power is 60 kilowatt class laser. It's powered directly by the ship's electrical grid. As long as the engines are turning, the magazine is infinite. While Iran is spending thousands on fuel and ammo for their 50 boat swarms, The USS Preble is sitting back and spending $1 per shot. HELIOS doesn't explode the boat. It dazzles the optical sensors first, blinding the crew. If they keep coming, the laser focuses on the outboard motor's engine block. In 3 seconds, the heat is so intense the aluminum literally melts into a puddle. It's the ultimate go-away button. No explosions, no drama, just a boat full of confused soldiers drifting in the ocean with an engine that's now a liquid. It's not a fight. It's a technical force quit on their entire fleet strategy. This is Operation Epic Fury Phase 2. We have 75% of the US Navy's total carrier power sitting in the Arabian Sea right now. Every hour the strait is closed, it costs around $400 million. Their oil wells are backing up. Their economy is flatlining. The machines have already won. From the Mach 5 Blackbeard on the wing of that Super Hornet to the Knifefish scanning the mud, the US Navy didn't just bring more ships, they brought a better version of reality. So let's ask one last time. Still think Iran is winning? Watch the water. The power is absolute. The tech is real. And the winning side doesn't hide behind mines, they clear the path.